Vajrayana, Guru has to be dictator. If Guru say, go here, go there, or do this, do that, you have to do it. And Mahayana, it's your choice. It's for out of your respect, that's all. There's not force like that. The reason is, in Vajrayana, the authentic Vajrayana, everything what Guru says is methods for you. It's needed for you. So Guru is the qualified Guru who knows everything about you. Individuals, not general, yeah? So I will know what Advado needed. So I may say, jump over the cliff for him. Like Marpa, yeah? Marpa, he treated very well his disciple Lama Ngokpa. But he treated so badly Milarepa. Because Milarepa, the hardship is required. But the other one doesn't need it. So in Vajrayana, the qualified teacher will tell the disciples to do this and that. The disciples should not have any hesitation. You have to do it. Like Naropa did everything what Telopa said. Yeah? Because if you don't listen, you will damage your practice. Yeah. Okay. So I will not teach deeply Vajrayana. Is not needed because Buddha Shakyamuni himself could enlighten through Mahayana practice. Then why not you, yeah? So the number one, the reason how Buddha was authentic teacher, he did, right after he enlightened, he did say, all of you can be enlightened, not only me. Yeah? This is the one of the most prominent qualities of the Buddha, isn't it? Yeah. Otherwise, he should say, "Only me, the Buddha, not you. I can only help you. That's all." Yeah. But he didn't say that. All of you have the same qualities that to be enlightened as good as me, which is true. Yeah. So if Buddha can be enlightened through the Mahayana practice, why we are not? Because as he said, we all have the qualities. Yeah? So comfortable prince he was. He will not be a renounced person because he has everything. Like normal people always face some difficulties. Therefore, in a way, you can look for something else. But he doesn't need it. He was so rich prince. But then could renounce his worldly life and went to meditation and enlightened. So everyone has this potential. So Mahayana teaching is very, very, very suitable for everyone. And since Vajrayana is very popular in the world nowadays, because so many American professors translated, and European also translated many Vajrayana, the doctrines into English, therefore very popular, so I also have to teach some of Vajrayana, otherwise you will think, oh, we don't know anything about it. The key methods of Vajrayana is in order to convert the habit of thinking that you have a physical form and you have a physical world. You have to change that. Then Vajrayana, that's the main key. So therefore you yourself is deity and the world is mandala. So you visualize that. Yeah, and constantly you visualize. Then later, then you will have no more thoughts. Rather than thinking whole living beings are deity, including yourself, and the whole this world is mandala. So that's the main key of Vajrayana. Here in Mahayana, you will not think like that. You mainly concentrate your mind only. Yeah, your mind, and you polish it and develop the good part of the mind. That's the Mahayana. And good part of mind means you adopt compassion. Compassion collect the merits which can subdue all the bad karmas. Bad karmas are actually mental habit. For instance, I don't remember one verses from Vinaya text. I was thinking to open the book, but always forget. Just being busy and lazy, I didn't. Yeah. One day, it was in Nepal, just few years back. In Nepal, I was sleeping. While I was in the morning, I remember it. In the morning, I remember I am dreaming, but I know I am sleeping, and I remember that words. So the seed is in the deep part of the mind, so you can bring it back. Yeah. So anything connected to your afflictions will keep here in the consciousness. Anything connected to your meritorious mind, it will keep there. Between that also will keep there, and then it will create some dreams and disappear. Affliction is very strong mind, and compassion is very strong positive mind. So anything connected to affliction and meritorious, like compassion, then it's produced a big result. All sentient beings have been in the samsara with ego clinging, and you have been in the, like scientists say, all these mountains in our earth, these shells of the animals in the ocean, pushed by wave and then cornered there, and then billion years it became rock like that. So that many living beings were there. Yeah. While they are in that shell, they have a mind. Yeah. Do you think shells have mind? Buddhist people can think shells have mind. Non-Buddhist people cannot think. If it's a little bigger, then they think it has mind. If it's small, they don't think it has mind. Now, all of them have mind. Yeah? Therefore, they're scared of others, and they want to eat one another. So everything, including mosquito there, it has mind. Same mind we have, but only different forms. So each of us have had countless lives according to our self-clinging mind. Yeah? And it is not that newly that we developed a habit of having form. No. Past, beginningless, we had that. And we had the present, what afflictions we have now is the proof that we have had that countless afflictions in the past. So any physical actions or what you say connect to the afflictions carries a cause to produce something. So that's stored in the ground mind. Yeah? So very difficult to control it. Therefore, the two remedies initially introduced to the disciple by Buddha, those kind of disciples who really can do meditation only very well, and they don't want to be in the life of sentient beings. They are kind of disciples who really want cut off the life, to be free from the samsara, and then very powerful Vipassana meditation he taught, how to cut off the ego self-clinging, to realize the selflessness. Yeah? Of course, there are key methods for that, which has been kept secretly. It did not publicize. Only qualified disciples, Buddha and others, taught it. Otherwise, the reason is the key methods, if you just use as a normal talk, then the later you cannot apply it properly when it's needed, when it's the right time. So it has been kept very secretly in the early time. The Vipassana meditation. Still the key methods is there in the lineage. When the practitioners come to a good level, then they teach it. Okay, now here, like Ronyom Kortuk, 6 equanimity practice is a kind of key methods. And when the meditators come to a certain stage, then they teach it to implement on it. So these are the Vipassana. Yeah? And then you don't have to depend on accumulating of the merits in order to subdue the bad karma, because you are going through a direct experience to root out the self-clinging meditation, known as the Hinayana practice, because only for yourself, good for yourself. During the Buddha's time, there were many students from everywhere, like Manju, Shri, Samantabhadra. They came from China, very far away. They're very courageous people. And those time to come to Magadha from China is very difficult. But they came all the way. So, and many of these kind of students are qualified to be Bodhisattva. Yeah? Using your lives to be very qualified Bodhisattva who can help others. And the Buddha taught them the Bodhisattva practice on one. Vipassana meditation and Bodhisattva practice. He taught two together to be a very qualified Bodhisattvas. That you are not worried to be life again as a human or any others in order to help sentient beings. Now, because of our self-clinging mind, we rebirth again and again. Yes, that's proof. Bardo is there. Bardo is there, yes. Bardo, for instance, ghost is there. Yeah? Many humans can see the ghost. This no difference. In this world, many humans can see the ghost. It's the illusion of one kind of living beings, little bit close to the human. Therefore, some human can see glimpse of the ghost form here. Like Douglas Kahn in Martha's Vineyard, he said he saw one ghost in his life. When he was young, in the early time, 1960s, he was taking care of goats there, animals, yeah? And he put them in the range and came back to the home, and then animals are barking and making noise. And he went back there and he saw a lady standing there, lady standing there in a white skirt and white cap. Must be a lady from Martha's Vineyard in a skirt, and she's standing there and suddenly disappeared. Yeah, Douglas Kahn told me that he saw one ghost in his life. So ghost is vision of one kind of. If ghost exists, then why not others can exist? Yeah. So living, the bardo is there. Different lives are there. As the doctors in Egypt discovered from the nerve system, all kind of physical forms are emerged, according their mind. All kind of physicals emerge, and the Buddhist philosophers explain so clearly that we are all together here because we have the same illusion, same cause, like same birth. Therefore, we can communicate. If a different cause, then we cannot communicate because different forms. So same forms are everywhere. Like Sachu Rinpoche. Sachu Rinpoche, while he was walking around the Swayambhu monastery in Kathmandu, he saw only trouser and shoes and I think necktie, but doesn't see the physical forms, and walking around, and he followed it. He followed that man, and then he followed there, and the Swayambhu in the city side is quite nice view there, and then that man is behind the wall, looks like holding on the there, and then disappeared. So this is obviously bardo, not ghost. This is bardo. He could, in some can be any reasons. In some connection, he could see his vision that he has this man is man, yeah. He in his vision that he is in normal form, wearing must be some secretary from the ambassadors, because in Western trouser and tall, he said, yeah. In Kathmandu, the bureaucrats people, Western people, and then hippies, and this man was in nice suit, so that means maybe ambassador. But anyway, he saw that, yeah. So life after life is definitely there, scientifically proved, yeah. So Bodhisattva, then why not Bodhisattva? Life after life, Bodhisattva can be. Why not? Yeah. So Buddha taught a lot of teachings how to be qualified Bodhisattvas life after life. That's the Samantabhadra. He made special wishes how to be again and again in all kind of realms to be Bodhisattvas. Yeah. He made that wish. Samantabhadra is from Chengdu. Yeah, the Aminshan. Aminshan. Isn't it? Aminshan. Yeah, Amishan is the place where he born. Yeah, Amishan. Amishan, yeah. It's very foggy. Yeah, many bodhisattvas. So he made Samantabhadra wishing prayer is in order to be qualified bodhisattvas life after life. So Buddha taught compassion practice is how to be qualified bodhisattvas life after life. Okay. So compassion, but if you don't have the Vipassana, then you will have a craving to the physical form. Then you cannot generate the help because you have attachment. So on one hand, Vipassana meditation in order to subdue the craving. On the other hand, compassion practice he taught to be qualified bodhisattvas, and to be Buddha you have to be bodhisattva. You have to accumulate the countless merit. To accumulate merit, you have to help sentient beings. Otherwise, you cannot accumulate merits. Yeah, in one lifetime helping is not enough to be qualified Bodhisattva. So many lifetimes you have to associate with living beings and be helpful. Therefore, wishing prayer with bodhicitta attitude is the methods how to be qualified Bodhisattva. Same time, and Vipassana meditation is going on, carry on, in order to not crave on it, not attach on it. Yeah. So, in Mahayana, two methods. One is meditation to cut off the self-clinging. On the other hand, compassion practice. It's very, very essential practice and authentic teaching of Buddha, and very suitable for every people in the world nowadays. Yeah. Thank you.